What's up, Broncos country? It's still the Bronco. Back once again with another Everything Broncos podcast. And right now I'm doing a little preview up to training camp. And then when training camp goes on and stuff goes on, I'll be bringing you news from every day of training camp. So right now we're going to do a little training camp preview.
A fantastic summer so far for sports fans because of the Nuggets primarily, and a little bit of optimism around the Broncos. Please stay safe out there, though, if you're out and about for this 4th of July weekend. I know a lot of you have got probably long weekends planned in the mountains or the lakes. Be safe. Keep an eye on the skies. We had a hailstorm for the ages in Metro Denver yesterday. If you saw the video of Coors Field, it looked like a snowstorm. It was hail, and it was across the metro. It's just been, we've had these sheets of hailstorms where it looks like, again, like it's December and we just got snowed on. And so they actually played after an almost 2-hour rain delay. They played at Coors Field, but
right now what I'm doing, I'm just playing some for y'all to hear. Then I'm going, then I'm gonna do my takes off that.
Because it frankly, again, it just has not been good enough, if we're being completely honest here. And they got to be better. They got to be better. So maybe this is the year, right, folks? So we'll get back. We'll get into all of that. Hopefully you're having a great Friday. You're enjoying it. Again, 4th of July weekend, folks. Start getting your eyes focused on having a little fun, celebrating before training camp's right around the corner. Well, listen, if you've been hurt in a car wreck or injured at work, give my friends at
Well, listen, right now, what he's about to get into and all that stuff is about, the activities of the Broncos and how they've been looking at OTAs and mini camp heading into training camp. And my take is, it's totally different from last year with Nathaniel Haggett's OTAs and mini camp and training camp. What they call Nathaniel Haggett's OTAs training camp and mini camp was, it was cupcake. It was a cupcake camp, or where you just go and you have fun and it's no football work, whatever. What they was doing all the time was just, walkthroughs or whatever. They never did no 7-on-7s, no 11-on-11s or nothing like that. That's why last year was so discombobulated, you know what I mean? But this year, they look better. Why they look better? Because they have a proven head coach. They have a head coach who's been there and who's done that. And he also comes from the Bill Parcells Street. You know what I mean? And he's proven. He's proven he won the Super Bowl. Yeah, he might have won one Super Bowl. But you got a lot of head coaches that only won one Super Bowl. Hopefully he come to Denver and win another one. That means he'll be the first coach in NFL history to win 2 Super Bowls with 2 different teams, right? And I believe Sean Payton could do that with this cast that he has. Right now, this cast, with the offense players, defense players, everything around is going to be different. It's going to be better, including special teams. All that stuff is going to be better. Special teams is going to be way better this year. Everybody's criticizing because, when Patrick Surtain said, I could return punts. I did it in high school, right? Everybody like, why would you use one of your star players to return punts. Now, that's not a mandate. Nobody knows that he's actually going to return punts. But that was just put out there. And Patrick Surtain said he's willing to do that because he's done that before. Why would you be mad at him? I'm not mad at him for because it's a team game, right? When you lose, it's no I ain't lose, right? It's we and we lose. When we win, it's a we when we lose because it's a team game. And then, like, you know, all this hate that's continuing for Russell Wilson, please, when will it stop? Right? When will it stop? Especially Mark's left. When will it stop? When will this hate stop? Let me know when will this hate stop. It might stop this year when he plays for it. When people be like, oh, wow, okay, he's like that. Right. He done slimmed down. He done got leaner. He'll be able to run, be able to move around. We got a better offensive line now. Mike McGlinchey, Ben Powers, Quinn Miners, and Gary Bowles is back. So we got a whole better offensive line now. So Russell should be protected to do what Sean Payton wants to do. And then we're going to RTD. Run the damn ball. RTDB. Run the damn ball. RTDB. He's going to run the damn ball. And when you do that, you're going to open up play action pass, right? Ball, somebody will be open. Open play action pass. From the play action pass, you'll be able to ball. Go to a deep ball. The Broncos is going to be way better this year. I mean, I'm a dog Broncos fan, y'all. So, I'm a believer. I'm a firm believer of Broncos country. Firm believer of Broncos country. And my Denver Broncos, firm believer. And I believe in Sean Payton. You gotta believe in Sean Payton and what he's doing, man. He's working miracles. He's doing something that thing Hackett never did, never had the brains to do, or the thinking capacity to do. Right? They've been working. It was never no like toward the end of minicamp, but it was never no fun day. Right? No, it was never no fun day. They was working. They had their fun day last year. That's why they was a train wreck. Because they had their fun day last year. They never had no full head coach since, I'll say Gary Kubiak, when they won Super Bowl 50. You know what I mean? You go back, you say Mike Shanahan, but I'll say Gary Kubiak. That's the last time they won, and 2015 and 16. 2016 was the last time the Broncos had a winning record, was in 2016. With Trevor Siemian, right? Right. They went, 9-8 that season. But that was a winning record. That was the last time they had a winning record. Ever since then, they've been train wrecks. How could you explain that? I don't know. I want somebody to tell me how could you explain that train wreck? Because I can't. Really, I can't. But this whole shit, the whole train wreck, is going to get turned around. The whole engine from locomotive to everything gonna get turned around. Right now I'm just talking, I'm just sitting and listening with a bunch of things. But I'm talking in general, but I'm coming back. I'll be back tomorrow to talk about position groups, right? But I can hit on something right now, which I'm going through. Um, I read something where it says, where do the Denver Broncos wide receivers rank amongst the best in the league right now? To me, they could be the best in the league. To me, they could be one of the best in the league if they stay healthy. Jerry Judy even said out his mouth that they could be problems. Problem that they could be problems if they all stay healthy, right? But that's been a problem. They all couldn't stay healthy. They was injured at one point in time, and more than one, more than two, right? Even Jerry Judy. But Jerry Judy broke out a little bit late last season. He did. He showed off. He showed out. He showed off. He showed out. That's just giving people a little show of what's to come. But now I read some, right, in Sean Payton's offense, right? There might not be not one receiver with big stats, right? Because the ball's gonna go to the open man. Ball's gonna be thrown to the open man. They gonna RTDB, run the damn ball. That's what they gonna do. And my mind, whatever works, whatever makes them successful. That's just my take, right? Whatever makes them successful. I'm not mad at nobody. I'm not mad at I'm not no head coach. I'm not even like an offensive line coach or quarterbacks coach. I'm just on YouTube giving my takes as a podcaster. So that's all I'm doing, giving my takes as a podcaster. I'm on here because I like doing it. I like to get clicks, but I'm not all right for that. My podcast will grow. But I'm just telling straight, correct news. Broncos news. And then, like, a lot of people in the NFL right now, the higher ups, that's be bringing the news. Had the Broncos on, are becoming. They have had the Broncos marked for one of the teams that go from worst to first. I could believe that because Sean Payton's type of coaching and what he does and what he brings to the team, how he spends his dedication and his knowledge of teaching players, different type of players, it can happen. And the veterans who have been lackadaisical, they better watch out because they spots in jeopardy. Everybody's spots in jeopardy. There's no one who's secure to make this 53-man roster. That's what Sean Payton said. So in training camp, preseason, they better show out. So because Sean Payton is going to pick the best 53. Going to pick the best 53-man roster. And then after that, people going to go on the practice squad. You know what I mean? So we'll see. But I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow I think I'll probably hit on the wide receiver group, breaking that down from the top 4 or 5 receivers to the undrafted receivers. I'll break that down tomorrow. Every day till training camp, I'll be here breaking down, different position group. But right now I'm signing off Broncos country.